If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
He was going to be the larger-than-life figure that he's really become.
You can't even look at something like that. I was looking at a 17-year-old young man that pretty much couldn't even get Canes 2 out of his mouth the first time he stepped in the huddle. But after those 20 tackles and that pick, you just saw an emerging star. I mean, he just shined from that point on. And he just really enjoyed the game and really just relished himself in it. I mean, get deep in it and study and all the good stuff that you want from a kid. I mean, I raised him from a little infant. And now he's a full-grown Doberman pincher. He's rough.
I don't know that I've ever seen a school where the players, honestly, the college players have had more reverence for the program than Miami. That you know, there's a lot of schools in the country where the alumni have maybe more reverence for the program, but the players at Miami in the heyday, in the 80s and the 90s, I've never seen players attach themselves to the school. So it must hurt you a little bit. Although they've been on the rebound recently, it's got to hurt you guys a little to see what's happened in the last 5 or 6 years down here, just because you guys love it so much. And that's the way it comes across to me.
Well, the thing about it is the country's happy that Miami's not on top. I mean, because we was one place that you just love to hate. But, you know, it's an evolution. You know, Croker went in there and, you know, took over Butch's kids and won the title and, you know, had a good run. But the one thing he couldn't do was go into homes and share the stories with Michael Irvin, myself, and past Canes, because he wasn't one of us. Mm-hmm. When you're not one of us, it's tough for you to sell a program like, you know, come to your house and tell you, I'm going to take care of your son, you know, this is what we have at Miami, because you're an outsider. You really don't know what it is, and he left the cover bare for a very long time, but Randy's doing a good job getting it back, and we're going to see what we got coming up.
I mean, you guys love that school. I mean, really, it's amazing, isn't it?
You know what? It's just one of those bonds. You know what I'm saying? We say it's a Kane thing, you just wouldn't understand.
Tell me about Gruden a little bit. I mean, you're working with John and winning, and not always easy. I mean, I think John's probably a pretty demanding cat, right?
So am I. I mean, I don't have a problem with John or anything that he was doing. But you got to know what John is. You know, if you understand what John is, then it's easier for you to come to work. If you believe in whatever's coming out of John's mouth, then you're a damn fool.
Okay. The game this weekend, talk about what happens to the Colts if Freeney can't go. From your vantage point, you did it, you've been there.
I don't think he's going.
Okay.
I don't think he's going.
First thing first, you don't think he's going?
I don't think he's going.
And what's that do to them?
It kills him.
Really?
It absolutely kills him.
Okay.
Because what you're thinking right now is, no, just move Mathis on the other side, right?
Right.
This is what happened. When you play left end, he plays left tackle. You're on opposite side. So now you're about to play right end, he's still playing left tackle. You're making yourself less of a rusher by moving sides. You have to switch stance, position, your feet, your plan, you know, where you're going, how you turn the corner. You're making yourself less of a player, and now you have a dogfight. And the other guy's a Pro Bowler. So that's how it goes. I'd rather stay on my side and fight whoever I want because I know my steps, I know exactly where I want to go and how I want to get there. Switching sides, I'm on his turf. I'm going to somebody else's backyard. You normally get whooped doing that.
What did you think at the end of the year about all the discussion and the debate about the Colts, mainly the Colts, because the Saints did it, but not till the very, very end. What did you think about the Colts resting their guys there?
The Saints actually lost to the Cowboys.
Right. And that's the point. The Colts haven't lost a game yet this year where they were really trying the whole game. I mean, that's a fact. But what did you think about, and what do you think about resting guys at the end of the year? What's Warren Sapp think?
It was cheap. It cheated the fans out of a perfect season, and even more than that, it cheated those 53 guys in that locker room.
Thank you. If you're 14
if you just look at their faces, and you looked at Jeff Saturday when Jeff Saturday said, I played the game. And if you let me in it, let me finish. That's always been our rule. I mean, we understand preseason when we first get going and everything, you know, get 2 series, get 12 plays, get a half. We understand that. But when you're looking at a perfect season, come on. Can you see the coach holding the trophy thinking, damn, the only thing we had to do was just let Peyton go down one more drive.
Right.
Just one more drive. I mean, it's just what it is. But, you know, we are where we at. And
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.